Am I alive? I don't even know. Let me check. Oh. It looks like I'm live. Wait 1 second. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself.
How do you feel? I think you might be sick.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining us.
I have many important things. Your concerns are not among them.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home here? What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're talented. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Skyrim could not
College
be more
is a
different
bit of
from
an
elsewhere.
oddity in
But
Skyrim.
magic
Magic isn't
will
something that's
go
looked
wherever
upon
he
fondly.
can to learn more.
Until next
Oblivion
time.
itself, if need be. Khajiit not
Nords
known
don't
as
trust
mages,
magic or those that
such as
use it.
Argo has much
Made
to
it
do.
difficult for me growing up. Well, look at the evidence. Nords generally don't trust magic, so it's not off to a good start. Throw in the Oblivion Crisis, which was caused by magic users, and the troubles now with the Aldmeri Dominion, who are elves and magic users. And finally, take the fact that the college is the only thing left standing after most of Winterhold was destroyed. It's all fairly damning. Not at all. I consider it a blessing. My family was convinced coming here was a death sentence, or worse. It took years of insisting that this is what I'm meant to do. I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly. Until
Swift
next
handling.
time.
I don't want to see you treating any. Hundreds of years have gone into assorted books, scrolls. I'm sure you'll find something useful. Until next time.
No way, I just read this whole thing. Oh, that's the saddest thing ever. Well, actually, this is kind of...
Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric. Just because I don't fit in here is no reason for others to ridicule me behind my back. Need something? Need something? Need something? Hmm? Hmm? Yes? Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Why are my research materials constantly disappearing? Restoration is a perfectly valid school of magic, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Once again, I have found very insulting notes left in my personal effects. Simply barbaric. Just because I don't fit in here is no reason for others to ridicule me behind my back. Need something? Hmm? Yes?
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself. Just like anywhere else, it's all about who you know. Lucky for you, you know me.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
You look a bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed? There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. That incident in Morthal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim. The people of Skyrim have no appreciation for what we do here. Not that I care. Should you ever fall victim to an unfortunate accident, I promise, your remains will be put to good use. Need something? Make it quick. Make it quick. Make it quick.
Alright, I'm back. I had to go wash the, I had to go clean the toilet. Was anyone even around? Am I still alive? That was a huge waste of a stream, bro. Was anyone even around? Am I still alive? That was a huge waste of a stream, bro. Oh shit, Biddy's in there. Or was. Alright, we're gonna read this again. The Legend of Red Eagle by Tradaine Dren, Archivist of Winterhold. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Veen, student of Winterhold. Elements of the... Hold on, let me check to make sure this shit is even recording. I actually got way farther than this point, and then... I didn't realize that I had myself muted. Alright, The Legend of Red Eagle by Tradaine Dren, Archivist of Winterhold. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Veen, student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest a date circa... What does that say? I.e. What could that stand for? Circa? Alright, I give up. No, I'm looking it up. That's crazy. I went to go check and see how this is said. Like, the elements of the legend suggest that a date circa IE, how do you say that? But I went to go see what they say, like, what someone would say that, like, spoken, and I ended up on YouTube Shorts. What the fuck, bro? Pardon my French, but come on. What is this book?
This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Fear, a student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest a date circa First Era 1030.
Oh, First Era. I don't even know if this is going to be a good one. I'm going to get bored of this at some point. Alright. The Legend of Red Eagle by Tradaine Dren, Archivist of Winterhold. This tale was transcribed from the memory of Clarice Veen, student of Winterhold. Elements of the legend suggest a date circa First Era 1030. Though, as with any oral tradition, much of it is likely a later anachronism. Curiously, stories of a similar king and his legendary blade appear in other ancient myths of the Reach. Long ago, a child was born in the Sundered Hills. They named him Fowlan, which means red eagle in the tongue of the Reach, for the screeching bird call that greeted his birth and the crimson blooms on the autumn hills. Thus began his legend, Reach Child, born under auspicious skies, his very name the color of blood. 10 kings ruled the Reach in those days, and though men were free, the people were scattered in a war amongst themselves. The augurs foresaw the boy's destiny, a warrior without peer, first and foremost, Lord of the Reach, chosen to unite all under his name. Fowlan grew in years and strength, and it seemed the prophecy would be fulfilled. The banner of the Red Eagle was raised among the cliffs of the Reach, and his people prospered. Then came Hestra, Empress of the South, riding to war. One by one the kings stood before her. One by one they fell aside, bending knee in imperial bargains, or slaughtered on the battlefield. Her legions came at last to the Sundered Hills, and envoys were sent to bargain for their surrender. Fowlan refused to yield the freedom of his people, but the elders were afraid, cast him out, and accepted the imperial yoke. Thus was stolen by the foreign invaders his land, his people, his very name. In the years that followed, Red Eagle became known as the untamed spirit of the Reach, unbowed, unbroken, stained by the blood of his foes. He gathered loyal Reachmen to himself, those who clung to the old ways, who yearned for freedom and forged a new nation. Together they fell upon the occupiers and the traitors by night, disappearing into the cliffs and caves each morn, evading capture. It was not enough. For every imperial patrol and garrison they wiped out, yet more seemed to march from the green south to replace them. One night, under a cloud-choked sky, the men of the Red Eagle warmed themselves over damp fires of smoldering moss. A huddled, shambling figure came to them, cloaked in rags, face cowled. Though his men mocked and cast stones at the stranger, Fallon sensed something, and beckoned. The cowl was thrown back into the dim light, and she revealed herself to be one of the ancient and venerable hag-ravens. She offered power for a price, and a pact was made. Thus was brokered to the witch his heart, his will, his humanity. From that day forth, his was the spirit of vengeance, pitiless. From that day forth, his spirit was... From that day forth, his was a spirit of vengeance, pitiless and beyond remorse. The rebels grew in strength and numbers, and none could stand against them. Fowlen's eyes burned coldly in those days, black opals, reflecting a mind not entirely his own. 2 years passed, and the foreigners were all but driven from the Reach. Such peace could not last, however, and a great host fell upon them, a swift army of invaders unlike any before. For a fortnight, Hestra's generals laid siege to Red Eagle's stronghold, till he himself came forth for battle, alone and robed in nothing but his righteous fury. 1,000 foreigners fell before his flaming sword, and the enemy was routed. Routed? Rooted? Yet when night fell, so too did he. The warriors who came to him said Fallon's eyes were clear again on that final night. He was taken to the place prepared for him, a tomb hidden deep within the rock. With his remaining strength, he presented the sword to his people and swore an oath. Fight on, and when at last the Reach is free, his blade should be returned, that he might rise and lead them again. Thus was given for his people his life, his dream, his sword. But when every debt is repaid in blood, these he shall reclaim once more. I mean, he's kind of sick. He just kind of succumbed to his dark passenger, though. That's kind of not epic. Alright, what do you want?
A bit peaked. You sure you shouldn't be home in bed?
Oh, no, never
If you
mind.
require assistance with summoning techniques, please, let me know.
Yeah.
If you would, please also contain your summons to the college grounds. The locals do not need to be agitated further by Atronachs roaming their town.
Alright.
The summoning of undead is even less advisable outside the college.
Oh, I didn't even know about that. Can you teach me?
I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
Damn it.
By necromancy, of course, non-mages may not see it that way, so we don't go around flaunting it.
Okay, true. Oh.
It's possible that there was less than the necessary, but we've had no Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms, but I think that's giving them too much credit. I'm not sure. None of them were working on anything terribly dangerous. As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi. Twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Hunning Brew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed. Not within society. Falion is the only one I know who is public about what he does. He was once my teacher here, but left the college years. He didn't like the Archmage. Falion said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
Alright, buddy. Whoa. Whoa.
I have many important things.
No, not you. Okay. Wait a minute. Let's go to Skyrim. Let's go to Skyrim. Baby. I think that's right. That's still there? Dude, I needed to talk to this guy. Damn it. Yes, let me level up. Freak. Get my freaking magic up. How much do I have? One perk? So what? Okay. How do I get that? No, I have speech. It's just the blue ones, I guess, yeah. Illusion, conjuration. I haven't upgraded this? That can't be true. Alright. Let's do it, I guess. Oh, you get to go higher. Okay. Of course. Alright, that's it. I'm getting out of here. I'm not sticking around. That was it for today. Just gonna read that book. And, tomorrow, I will read another book. So, we will be reading... Who knows? Who knows what we'll be reading, to be honest. I might do the mission and then... Oh, that's beautiful. I might do the mission and then see if I can... See if I can't find me any... enthralling pieces of literature. See if I can't find me a Walmart romance novel. Don't drown. Okay. Oh my god. No! Let me in.
You're looking for passage to Solstheim. Too bad.
No, you're going back, buddy.
There anymore. It's hard. There's been something strange.
Yes, you are.
Listening to me? I'm not going back there. Hold on now. I'm just a simple sailor. Never wanted to get mixed up in any of this. All right, I'll take you. But we leave immediately.
That's right, baby. We might start it right now, to be fair. I mean, I already got it. I didn't think that would work.
Well,
that's why you listen to the big blood, though.
This is Raven Rock. Can't say I'm all that glad to see it again. Good luck. Maybe you can figure out what's going on around here.
Oh. Solstheim. Alright.
I don't recognize you. So I'll assume this is your first visit to Raven Rock, Outlander. State your intentions.
Man, I'm just here to hang out, for real.
That's the kind of attitude that's going to land you in prison. But I'll let it go for now. Just remember, Raven Rock is sovereign territory of House Redoran. This is Morrowind, not Skyrink. While you're here, you will be expected to abide by our laws.
Morrowind?
Any questions? I'm unsure. I swear I know the name, but I cannot place it. I don't think so. I'm not... The name has something to do with the Earthstone, I think, I'm not sure what.
My bad, man. My bad. I just wanted to make my experience a little more adventurous. I wouldn't have said that to you. Why are you... No.
I have to. As second counselor, the security of Raven Rock is my primary concern. This isn't exactly the city of Blacklight. We're on the frontier out here. We've had more than a fair share.
Oh, this is the city boy president talking to me right now.
I refuse to let Counselor
City boy? City boy Arana. What do your titles mean? Yeah, man, why are you fake? Why are you like...
House Veterans representative on Solstar. As second counselor, it's my job to support him and make certain his rule is enforced.
Okay. Yeah, what was it? What was that? Blacklight's like Blacklight's gotta be like Fresno.
I decided to abandon it, just as my people were first setting foot here. They left the town a shambles. But when House Redoran took over, we turned it around and it became ours. And even if it's been a struggle to make this island livable, we're proud to call it home.
Nice, dude.
Your ignorance of our homeland.
What? Come on, man.
It's the capital of Morrowind. Been that way ever since Mournhold was sacked by the Argonians. I don't visit there often anymore, but...
Oh, so the city's safe is what he's saying. And then here at the frontier, it's not.
Quite a while ago, yes. They cut a bloody swath across most of the southern region of Morrowind. Nobody seems certain why it happened. Attempted expansion, revenge for the enslavement of their people, or perhaps both. Whatever the case may be, thousands of Dunmen needlessly lost their lives.
Many cases.
From their homeland.
Unfortunately. Alright, man.
Giollan, I was starting to wonder what happened to.
We were delayed by bad weather.
What are you gawking at?
Alright. Ooh. Dang. Oh. Yeah. Let's do that.
That seems inadvisable. Oh, fascinating. I touch it. You there. You don't seem to be in quite the same state as the others here. Very interesting.
What?
May I ask what
has happened?
You're doing here? Mira. It sounds familiar, and yet I can't quite place... Oh, wait, I recall. But that makes very little sense. Mirak's been dead for thousands of years. I'm not sure, but it is fascinating, isn't it? Perhaps it has some relation to what's going on here. Quite unexpected. I'm afraid I can't give you any answers, but there are ruins of an ancient temple of Mirax toward the center of the island. If I were you, I'd look there. It is the only place where silt striders can be found. Although I managed to transplant a few here, when I arrived.
What is that?
Building something, clearly. And yet they don't seem to have much to say. I'm very interested to find out what happens when... Certainly not. Doing so would interfere with whatever is going on. And I would be wondering, when the city of Vivek would... We are still but a shadow of our glorious past. But someday we will rise again. The ignorant think it is own. It has rolling green plains and swamps. Red Mountain dominates the island. Every now and then, ash and debris from an eruption. There is the big island of Vardenfell and the coastal mainland. House Telvanni has its properties on Vardenfell. You are too young to remember the Narrow. He defeated Dagoth and saved us all from the Blight. It's the homeland of the... We built great works there, like Vivek and Aldruin. Many of them are destroyed now, either by Red Mountain or the Argonian invasion. I wonder if a dragon could be captured and died. It would make a fascinating test.
And when the world remembers.
Okay.
Excuse me, but the temple is for followers of our faith.
Whoa. Sorry, buddy. Didn't want to be a part of that anyways. What is that? What is that? What was that? What did I just do? That was disgusting. Ash creep cluster. Oh. Then what's all this? Okay, whatever. What is that? Do something. Do something. Oh, shit. I can do magic too, bitch. I'm dead. Oh, wait. I'm still dead.
Cleared out, I guess.
Okay. Dude, I feel like I'm so underleveled. No, that's enough for that. That's enough for that. Because I can just get you to take me back, right?
Yes? I don't recognize you. So, Yolland, I was starting to wonder what happened. I don't recognize you. So I'll assume...
Alright, I guess we'll make a different save here. We'll make a different save.
Outlander, state your intent. Or you even ask. Yes.
Alright. Good stream. Later.